Hey everybody, welcome into our happy hour recap. This is the vlog for businesses that would like to successfully navigate and market their way through this crowded digital world that we live in, and we'd like to help you get there. I'm Mark Tennant.
And I'm Barry Edwards of Edwards Communications at edwardscom.net.
And we're coming to you this afternoon from the outdoor patio of the Market Garden Brewery right here on West 25th Street in the heart of Ohio City in Cleveland, Ohio. And it's not the most glorious day, but it's not a bad day.
But it's still glorious scenery right here.
Absolutely.
Every side of the building, they have a beautiful view. They have great food, great craft beers. You really got to check it out.
Absolutely. And of course, it will have pictures and so forth, more in our show notes. And if you're watching this on Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn, the link to our show notes are right there in the description. Head on over there to see more.
Okay, Mark, last week we talked a lot about the introduction of Google My Business, GMB, what it means to small and medium businesses. Can you recap a little bit of that?
I can. The conversation started last week, and what was going to happen with Google Plus. With the departure of the head of Google Plus in late April and the reassignment of a lot of the developers and so forth of those teams over to the Android platform, nobody really knew what was going to happen. And then just last week, June 11th, Google rolled out Google My Business. And Google My Business essentially really is a one-stop place where small to medium businesses with a Google presence can go and manage their Google activity. So instead of having to go to multiple places to do that within Google, you've got one dashboard now within Google My Business.
Okay, so businesses that are new to Google, they want a better Google presence, how they get started?
Well, first of all, I think that their effort to get back strong into local search and helping businesses use Google platforms to help them be successful, it's all part of this. And we'll go through that process here in just a bit of where you can go to get started and so forth. But really, like I said, I think really they're just starting to focus back on local.
Gotcha. And by the way, at the end of this vlog, we're going to share with you some info on how to get our latest ebook free, and it's on how to get started with Google My Business. Important stuff.
Yep.
So we're going to talk about how to set up your new Google Plus page using Google My Business, whole bunch more. So that's at the end of this vlog, so stick around.
Yep. A nice little guide we put together, some nice screenshots and so forth, and we'd like you to have it.
Okay, so first of all, what's the advantage for a business to get involved with GMB? Is it just another social media channel that businesses have to manage, or what?
Well, you know, I can just hear business owners now saying, "Oh my gosh, another thing I have to manage." But really, the biggest advantage is really optimization of local search, right? Especially when it comes to mobile. When somebody's searching for an auto repair facility, a donut shop, your restaurant, and so forth, as a business, you should be concerned about showing up on page one. And now that the real estate is so much smaller, it's now more than ever, it's really, really imperative to get on page one and to stay there.
Okay. Google introduces another new property, Google My Business. How's it going to make things easier for business owners?
Okay, first of all, for those that maybe didn't see the vlog last week, Google My Business is a platform management dashboard where you can manage all of your Google properties, as we've said. And prior to GMB, businesses had to go to all kinds of different places. You had to go to Google Maps to create your own custom map. You had to go to different places for photos and so forth. It was really, and frankly, social media managers for companies really had a hard time with that. You had Google Plus pages for businesses, you had Google Plus regular pages and so forth. It became a huge pain to manage.
It was a mess.
Yeah, it sure was. And in regards to the advantages, though, using a single dashboard, Google now has allows SMBs, small to medium businesses, to optimize their local search results, as we said, manage their Google Plus page, review and manage customer reviews, which is important. You can upload new photos from there as well. And you can actually see your Google Analytics of your website right there on your Google My Business dashboard. Good
Boy,
stuff.
that's that.
Yep.
That's really nice.
And also, and by the way, businesses with 10 or more locations, much easier now to manage those 10 locations or more with Google My Business.
Great. Clear one thing up. Is Google now, are they still competing in the social media market or not?
Well, yes and no, I guess. But I mentioned last week that I thought Google is no longer considering Google Plus a social channel, right? Rather, I believe it's its own platform now, and they've shifted priorities back to local businesses as well, and that's why they introduced Google My Business.
Okay, gotcha. So how do businesses get involved with GMB and Google Plus?
It's pretty easy, really. If you just go to google.com, my business, I should say, google.com, my business to get started. They do a pretty good job of walking you through the process, but as Barry said, in just a minute, we're going to let you know how you can get your own copy of our ebook that we think is a little bit simpler with screenshots and so forth on how to get that ebook on how to get started on Google My Business. And as I said, we walk you through the process, super simple, and we'd like you to have it.
Well, Mark, thanks for the clarification. I mean, seriously, Google kind of went all over the place there for a while,
Yeah.
so really need that all cleared up, and we're going to do that with our ebook as well.
Right.
You know, help people walk through all this. So special thanks to Sam McNulty.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, Market Garden Brewery, great place to be. Great craft beers, great food. So thank you very much, and tell them where to get that ebook.
Well, if you just head over to our show notes, and if you're watching this on LinkedIn, Facebook, or YouTube, in our description will be a link to the show notes. Just head over to our show notes. It'll be very clear how to push the button, sign up for our weekly vlogs, and then we'll send you back the link to get your free ebook. And we hope you do it because, again, I think it would really help businesses out and get started on Google My Business. So that's about it. And
Yes.
really, until next week from somewhere out there in Northeast Ohio.
Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Good night.